Okay, don't know why that popped up. Hello everyone, my name is Sleeping and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. For some reason, Task Manager popped up. Let's load the manual save. Because last time it sent me back. Okay, we did complete the dueling, and we became the championship. And we became the champion. So this time, what are my quests? Herbology class, and I think I have a second class somewhere? Or is it just showing me two different ways I can go to get there? I still don't have my broom yet.
Revelio.
I mean, I saw that right away. The Well of Four Beasts. Okay, that's... Whether near the Threstle, Griffin, Chimera, or Hippogriff. Griffin's the only one not capitalized, and it's spelled wrong. Like, here's the Threstle. So is this the Griffin or the Hippogriff? Because there's the Chimera. You can tell by the snake tail. I think this is the Griffin. And this is the Hippogriff. Seems a little more calm and noble. Can't quite tell by the tail. I might have them backwards. It's entirely possible. But if you're gonna at least put it in here, spell it right and capitalize it. Come on. Pardon? I should keep an eye up high for gobstones. Whatever her name was. Can I jump down there? No, it won't let me. What's out this way? This just leads out to the grounds. I don't want to go that way yet. No, it doesn't feel very open. Well, it doesn't feel very open yet.
Revelio.
Anything in here? Well, that is a hidden door that I can open. But how?
Protego. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
Maybe I don't have to spell for it yet. Alright, let's go attend class. Probably just progress the story a bit. That's what, library annex. And... oh. That's fast enough. It's in the library. Just hop out real quick and just run that way. Don't mind me, everyone, just passing through.
Revelio.
There you are. Flu network. So there's that, but is there... Oh, 3 and 4. Guessing they're different greenhouses. Oh, there's a fountain here.
Revelio.
I'm guessing that's inside there. Yeah, can't get that yet. Okay, so class it is.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's
garlic.
class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
I was totally with the left stick, not the right one. Oops.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
What?
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Oh, I guess I'm heading to you then.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil.
Creepy.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
I'd hope so with a name like that. Otherwise, they'd be very oddly
Hello.
named.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cab. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Aha, so it wasn't. Found it. I'll just cut across real quick.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay, so that one's complete, but I didn't find
But
a new
those
spell.
mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Sucks to be you. Where's my next quest? There it is.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently.
Keeping it
But
secret.
whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Okay, was the...
beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Let's go see.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You shouldn't be here.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Potato!
Stupid.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Stupid! I'm not going anywhere with you. Accio!
Take this student off
I've had enough of this.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Good
Care to
offense.
tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's
You
Priya?
mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He
Merlin was a
terribly
Slytherin.
fond of
Interesting.
puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue.
How convenient.
I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Sure, sacrifice the student for your
I
experimental
brought a
fun.
trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Sure.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is
Accio! Levioso!
I am curious about these pyres.
What's my other spell? Visionary Bloom. Can I light them?
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Wow! Who would have guessed?
Beard, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground.
Which I saw back at
You should feel
that
free
camp.
to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety
pretty.
of my notes and books.
Now, wasn't there... Oh, they're marked. That's nice. Convenient. Let's head straight up that way. Haven't taken fall damage yet. There's one there, and there should be one up
Wonder
that
who
way.
lives
If the
here.
other one was. Who cares? Stop being so nosy about other people's homes. Well, that's interesting.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Now you do.
Levioso! Accio!
And is there a third one somewhere? There's some moonstone. Hold on. I'm not seeing a third one. Oh, there it is.
Accio!
I believe that'll be it.
That's that.
Yeah!
Settled.
Then the moonstone.
Accio!
I don't know about that one larger one on the other side. Let's see. And there's this one. After I do this one, we'll continue on with our classes. Or whatever the next quest is. I think we'll go into the Forbidden Forest before I'm done. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Hello?
Revelio!
The hideout of Archie Bickle. Fort Archie. Beasts welcome. Interesting.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Who knows? Looks like Leviosa, I would assume.
Levioso! Accio!
I would assume that there's more over here.
Revelio!
No.
Accio!
There we go.
Would be proud.
So just destroy all the orbs. Yeah. Okay. Is it inside the castle? Yeah, it is. Library. And this one's pretty close. Put a waypoint there, that way I can just track right to it. Down and around, huh?
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Nah. Potions class. It's Professor Shop then.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
I have 17 of them already. Do I need more? To be fair, I am playing on easy, so...
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Gareth Weasley?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Yes,
I'm
Weasley.
Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna get the feather.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember,
No, I've been in here before.
potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
You don't want to ask what they're brewing?
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
No, we just wait.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Yeah, I figured I'd regret it.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Like the room of requirements. Thank you, Professor Sharp.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Yay!
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Oh, Gareth. Can I talk to you for a minute? What were you supposed to brew? And how did you mess it up so badly?
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him.
Okay, we can head to Hogsmeade. Just a quick zip down there and call it good. What time is it? 11. This works.
It seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, cool. Hello.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness.
Do you need me
He
to
was
collect
vague as to
ingredients?
details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Absolutely.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Very well. Where would be the closest place? It looks like a quick hop, skip, and jump away. Bell Tower Courtyard. Yeah, it looks like I can get out from there. It's at least close enough that it won't be too long of a walk.
Why would Black want to be heading?
Running the wrong way.
Not sure what job he'd have.
Enter the school grounds.
Revelio.
Nothing? Really? Alright. Huh. Do better.
What are you up to now?
Wondering what this weird crate is here for. And the staircase? Don't get distracted. Ellery.
Accio!
Moonstone! All the way up to the Owlery. Any secrets around here?
Revelio.
There's something.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now where? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. No statues here. This'll do nicely. Here's nothing. Accio!
Is that all? Okay.
Revelio.
I mean, I'm trying to place them there, but... Do I not have enough?
Accio!
Oh, there's a ladder here.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
You say after I start climbing up?
I'll take that, thank you. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Nothing. Accio! This'll do nicely. I'd best keep looking.
Gotcha.
No statues here. Nothing. I'd best keep looking.
I think they all fell, but I'm gonna get that last one just in case. There goes one.
Here's a welcome surprise.
Okay, is there anything else up here? Oh. The Lumos near a bridge?
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Wait, there's something up here, right?
Revelio.
No. Okay. Heading back down, grab those.
What's happening?
Oh no! Are they coming back to life? Ooh. We're not nearly
Could
as
it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news.
Of course you're
If
dead.
you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
What decapitated you, though? See, there's that whole business of what killed you, that might kill me. Cause like, You're already dead. You can't die a second time. Get stunned by Basilisk, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, such a long sprint. Oops. Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Oh, I need to learn the disarming charm before I can go there. So it's locked. Glad I read that before running all the way there. What cost do I have then? Oh. See this one. And I'll need Lumos. Still seems to be in the same direction, so I'll try that exit over there. Oh, honking daffodils.
Accio! Revelio!
No, it's probably in there. I don't care about that. Ooh, beehives. Is there a way down over here, or did I just kind of run into a dead end? I guess I can place a telescope there. Can I jump over this wall? I can. That's one way to get out. How did the student escape? He jumped over the southern wall. What? Bridge.
Lumos.
Around here? No. So not this one. That's probably that one. Is it? And there's Hogwarts, but wasn't there supposed to be ruins around as well?
Lumos.
Aha!
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
To you soon, I hope yours, Richard. So follow the candles.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
Well, that's where I'm headed. See just how bad this is. I should put on the disillusionment charm so that I don't get spotted. Probably don't need Reparo. extreme danger, huh?
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
That says extreme danger. I wonder what's the creature thing up this way. Spiders. Okay. There's something in the water? What did that say? Great spined Doug Bob? Cool.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
And what's this? And there's the cashmere. I'm about my level.
It can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer.
Alright. My next one. So I need to avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling. So I can probably find something to fight out this way instead. But we're coming up on the hour, so I think I'll call it there. I need to get ready to work.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Let's save. Oh yeah, hold it. Saving. Alright, there we go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.